completely aware of this.
Oh, they are TPing over the Shadow Fiend now. Maybe a smoke.
Too late if they try, but the lasso. Q onto Ponlo. Oh, the counter initiation from Beyond gets the hoof stomp into the double edge. Power shot gonna slow him a bit. You can see Team Zero maybe potentially trying to run back here. The vacuum is there. Shadow Fiend ult used as well. Echo Stomp is there, but the hoof stomp finally comes out from Beyond, but he just gets destroyed along with the Dark Willow. Yes, sir, is dead. And that leaves one member of Team Zero alive, and that is 7E. The BKB about to run out. And that looks to be a full team wipe, an ultra kill for Laurenhoff. They lose the Aegis, but nobody else died.
So getting that for free just allows ZZQ to scale even further.
He almost has a sheep stick, by the way.
Yep.
That is...
And keep in mind, this is a 5 in quotation marks. He is just leading the charge, and they're scared of this Phoenix. He's just going in front.
I don't blame them.
Doesn't care.
Ollie with the TP. Impale will end him. And the finger. Is that number 2?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the second finger used in a 31-minute game.
Go and cleave a creep camp. Oh, they're farmed already.
What a shame.
He can't even deward. He can't deward. He needs help.
No. Making the facet look so bad.
That's amazing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's amazing. I haven't seen that before. Good fight. This Phoenix does not have buyback gold after committing for the Hex.
Yeah, that's true.
So if they do get this wraparound from the southwest and they somehow find the Phoenix in this tree line as the very first target for Storm, that would be huge for them. ZZQ is holding a very firm position, and they will offer up. It looks like Beyond is sniffing this out, leading the charge.
Savage jumps in. BKB from Beyond can be able to dodge that Dragon Tail. There's the Phoenix diving, and already half HP is the DK. There's the Finger of Death. The snowball save for the time being. Laurenhoff on the back sword trying to be able to take out support in the back line as the Tusk is already dead, and 23 Savage follows suit, and just like that, Aurora have lost this team fight. Ponlo misses the Impale, but we'll be able to actually cancel the TP on the Sniper as well. This will be 4 kills with very little response.
Yeah.
Triple kill for Yes Sir, and into the Roche Pit they will go.
Really nice hero placement there from Zero. Just offering up the Kunkka as a target, and he was super quick on the BKB against the Dragon Knight. For
melee Dragon Knight, just realized he doesn't have wings anymore. And yeah, they're just going to give it up. Man, the fights have been so long. I mean, perhaps just waiting out the dragon form is enough to not worry about anything. 23 Savage trying to look fierce on the high ground.
Well, should have used a different helm then.
New cosmetics are needed for him. YSR inside the shards. Pops the BKB. Link has already procced it as well. Comes the egg potential.
Oh my god, that damage.
Beautiful epicenter. 23 damage then along with Ollie. And to get the finger dash. Double kill for 7E. And the Storm Spirit buys back. So does 23 Savage. Trying to put everything onto. That's the Agnum Scepter actually reflected with the Lotus. So Doom has doomed himself, essentially, and that's just the Aegis taken out.
Aurora have nothing left in the tank, and they're fighting against 2 Supernovas in a moment. This fight is borderline impossible. They need to get something ridiculous going their way.
Or jabs. Even the Lion is up front and personal with the barracks. I'm not sure why. But that is going to be another set of racks for the likes of Team Zero, who now have Mega Creeps and looking to end this game number 2 to take us the full distance of 3 games for the best of 3. There's the egg. Sunray just ripping through 20 damage along with Wide Scar. Just too much damage to deal with, and like that, it's over. We're going to game number 3.
Well, if there was any questions after game number 1 about whether Team Zero were going to wake up, I think you got your answer. But it did take them a while, especially if he activates his Seeing Red, then maybe he can't even see the glacier.
It's such a weird... I mean, it's a cool concept. I
like it.
But again, like as a viewer, it's hard to even tell what's going on because you're not seeing what...
All right, this is finally a moment of a smoke from Zero.
Finally a moment of a smoke as 23 Savage is going to get stunned, pushed back into the tier 2. Telekinesis back as well. Sunray, nice gust from the 23 Savage, silencing 3 heroes. Tidal Wave onto the back line. The Crystal back is already dead. We'll buy back instantly, though. Again, Age is still there for less than 2 minutes. As Aurora will somewhat reset. Ollie looks to be dead. 70 wants to finish the job.
Radiant's top tower is under
Get
attack.
the Aegis.
They do get the Aegis. Bristleback still quite healthy. This is after a buyback as the tidal wave's being used on both sides. Blade Mail not going to do too much for 70 as he is taken out. The break onto Beyond. You can see the Aghanim Scepter doing a lot of work against Jabs. Tidal Wave back and just in a lot of trouble in the meantime. We'll get the barrier applied to him, but the Kunkka does die. And you can see the Phoenix diving in as the Drow extremely low, and finally 23 Savage is taken out. His reign will come to an end as Lorinov will follow suit. So all these buybacks coming out, Team Zero, I should say, finally coming out ahead in a team fight. Defense of the Roshan, I believe is the name of this game.
They cannot give away another banner.
The banner will end them for sure. They have no counter, no sniper. We've talked about it many a time. Will teams okay?
Jabs breaks the smoke.
Yes, indeed. Tidal Wave brings the Bristleback into their arms. He's going to pop the BKB, though. They're going to roll it onto the Kunkka. He's very tanky. As I say that, he's getting melted, though. Sunray ripping right through him. That's the death of Jabs.
That's a good
Instantly buys back into the game. The egg is placed with the Sunray as well. 23 Savage trying to run away from this Earth Spirit. Q is going to be lost. That's going to be a second buyback now for Aurora. The coil onto several heroes. Power shot deletes 23 Savage. We thought he got away, but it's not to be. And it's going to be a dieback for Q. He just runs in and dies.
He sounds alarmed. He's dead.
Puck is also going to drop. This is a disaster for Aurora. Out of nowhere. They will get the kill onto the Earth Spirit, but that's basically it.
They're 5k gold behind now with 2 left, and they're
building.
Because as long as they continue to control the ancient area and they just push midwave and midwave and bottom wave, top wave is pushing itself, so is mid. So you're covering the third wave, which effectively is preventing Zero from getting out on the map with anything else than a smoke. So you just need to keep the formation, have the right heroes in the right place to break smoke, and you should be good. But now Ollie is really far away.
On low. Okay. Pelican onto the Drow. Able to get the stun off right off the bat. He's already half HP. Has to force step away. Jabs and company on the run, but now the stun onto the Kunkka might be left to his own devices. He has a BKB of his own, though. Attempting to run away is Beyond. Will chase. Meanwhile, 23 Savage trying to take out YSR. He does so from his Glacier. Looks like he's going to live through his engagement, but I don't think he can continue to fight. Meanwhile, Ollie taking a ton of damage. Looks like he's going to drop to 7E and company. Lorinov already used the coil. He's going to have to back away.
Hexed.
Gets hexed. Do they have the control? Tidal Wave back. Gets off the phase shift again. Jab still available. As Lorinov, Eon Disc procs again. We'll be able to illusory orb away. Meanwhile, 23 Savage healed enough to be able to get back into this fight. Doing a decent amount of damage. He's going to get stunned up, though. Dust is going to reveal, and now the Drow's in a ton of trouble. 23 Savage is dead. Jabs up as well, and they found Lorinov somehow. Thought he was out of there already. Their base is in shambles. All they lost was 2 heroes. They buy back on the Bristleback.
Ah, yes, the classic strat. Lose your carry in a 1v1 and then team wipe the enemy team. And then ultimately the Bristleback and the Earth Spirit just over the course of 40 seconds just run down one hero to the next, because if Drow can't fight, those 2 heroes can't die. So the initial start of that fight was actually quite instrumental despite all the heroes surviving the first volley. All right, 70.
Oh, they get the hex onto the Kunkka, the Sunray to follow, trying to force that from the stage. He gets shackled. A cookie on top of him as well. Is full HP though. Pops the BKB. Look at the damage being applied here. Windrunner almost dead just off the bat along with the Earth Spirit. They had all their buybacks though. 4 expended just from Team Zero's side, and they only get the Treant Protector. The Aegis still intact.
That is a
what the hell was that?
Dream result for Aurora.
Oh, no buybacks in the game, by the way.
So he put the Supernova in the middle of 4 enemy heroes, but there wasn't enough.
Man, look at this build. Disgusting. That is a disgusting late game puck.
I mean, I guess. Is there a problem with Mirror Shield here? There isn't, right? So I think Mirror Shield would be really good for Drow.
Horse Boots on Windrunner. And I believe she can go up to 600 move speed, right? So, and this uncaps that potentially, so super fast.
Okay, let's see if they force the buyback here. Can they keep the composure?
For the throne, potentially. They get the hex on the Kunkka, the buyback now to 23 Savage. It's still a 4v5 advantage. Team Zero. BKB popped by Beyond. He has to run away. Oil after several heroes. The Motorburst gets doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Beyond being brought back. He's dead. Does does have buyback, though the egg gets destroyed. 2 dead now without buyback from Team Zero's side, and now they have to back away.
Uh-oh.
And the Windrunner will follow suit. Triple kill for 23 Savage. No buyback to come. And just like that, it's a 5 versus 2. Team Zero may have just lost and going to the lower bracket with Aurora for the upper side.
And the lesson we learned today, Shannon, just don't go high ground. The team pushing is getting caught, getting out of position, and getting punished back to back to back. And all of these juicy tier 5 items for the taking for the Dire. They had
Tier 5 advantage. It was a 4-1.
They had a force boots and they went high ground with the entire jungle at their disposal.
Yep, and now the tier 4 will fall. Again, 2 versus 5. What can they possibly do? They can only look on as their Ancient is fully exposed. Bloodstone popped the jump in, last-ditch effort from 7E, but on the Glacier, 23 Savage with the BKB. The fortification finally popped. He's just gonna destroy 7E just very casually as the GGs come out, and Aurora going on to the upper bracket here at TI.
In convincing.
Step lively now. Your admiral
That ward
is on board.
did just expire, I believe, right? So that one that they had outside the base for a very long time goes down, but they're still looking to catch. Schman?
1W are preparing. They've got the full 5-man. Ready on the defense. They're going to end up stepping into no one. They get in with the jump cloud. They get the shot opening, but the Rinser's curse is there in time. The BKBs were out in time. So Munkushi can continue to push forward. The Dream Coil down on towards the Mirana. It'll be cold embrace for now. They got the battle damage taken out through. They do.
Very nice.
They burst through Watson and now 1W. They'll try and turn for more. DM can be chased towards. They've got a hook shot coming in. In fact, no one. He's ready with the turnaround. He slams down the boat straight down towards the Gyro. Pulls him on the tidal wave. There's back over the rear cage. X amount. He's back in. The X. No one. He was prepared for the relocate save, and he puts a stop to it. They take down Munkushi. They may just find Chirurgeon as well. They will. No one sweeps him up with a tidal wave. Completely breaks the fight there.
Oh my goodness, no one. Who needs the carry Watson? No one just gets a beautiful setup.
I just outplayed them all.
And this is a fight that you probably don't expect C9 to be like, hey, we're, you know, like 1W's probably like, oh, they're not going to take this fight. They lost their carry. No one just comes in, gets it clutch. DM, beautiful black hole. He sold it in the last fight earlier, bought his Shivas, rebought it, etc. Halves of that.
We got 2 minutes left to push with the Aegis in Cloud9. They're ready to get it going.
Jira?
The yours. They've got a phase shift off the Clouds in with the Doom down towards the Kunkka. No one's got to start backing away. Munkushi pushes in with the BKB and the flat cannon. Dreamcall only going to catch on to Watson, and it's an awkward position because they can't push on for him, and even if they did, he's the one with the Aegis.
And they still can't do what they need to do, get that Doom and try to burst the target. The disengage just happens every time. Now there's
So
no
much
Doom.
survivability.
So much was just used there from 1W. Pretty much every single ultimate.
And the ultimates for Cloud9, they're still there. They've got a black hole, a curse, everything ready to drop. So the push will continue.
Literally every ultimate. I didn't even see the relocate. Whoops. Yeah, every single spell was used there. BKB.
He's got to be careful how he steps forward. His BKB, of course, still on cooldown. They're going to catch him in the X-Mark Torrent boat. They've got the cookie to try and break him out of the combo. Cloud jumps in. Gets caught by the stun himself, though. Chira Jr. trying to help out, but Cloud is getting shredded here by the right clicks. The Black Hole's going to get dropped to lock down the puck. Chira Jr. and Cloud, they'll buy back immediately, but the tier 3s are gone.
They're so good at covering each other in these fights.
He
Munkushi.
gets caught by the tidal wave. Chira Jr. is going to try and jump in to help out. They use the cookie to try and get Munkushi out of there. They're taking
Nice
out the
curse.
Aegis on Watson for the curse. Catches the 3 of them, causes the death of respect. He has a buyback, uses it immediately. Munkushi needs help. He'll turn his attention over towards the clockwork, trying to right-click down Fishman. Has the buff up now from respect as he comes in with the tether, keeping their Gyro alive and trying to keep this defense going. They've killed off Fishman. Now they'll try and turn for more. Munkushi with the
Watson
checks.
could be in trouble.
Got the jump forward, the coils back up. It's a great one as well. Catches onto the 2 of them. Can they bring in the damage? They'll focus Watson first. The cookie comes in. Watson's still alive. Leaps out of the fight. He's able to walk away. Finally, they'll get him. But it's cost them 3 heroes. 1W down to the final 2. They don't have any more buybacks to expend. McCush taken out in time. But it's going to be a 2 versus 5 defense.
Cost
Maybe a
them so
1
many
versus
buybacks.
5 because respect. Off the back of the re-relocate, he's going to be heading back over the torrent. Not timed perfectly, but it doesn't matter. He's dead regardless.
Dyer's top
And they're just
barracks
looking for
are
the end. They see Mancushi.
And they get the hook shot. Caught off to their side. GG. They'll get it. GG, well played. Cloud9 take this game 1 against 1W.
And this was a very much so a team win, right? It was kind of everybody playing beautifully up on the side of C9. The teamwork. And Katomi is just, I feel like he's just vendetta the entire game, just scouting. What timing does 1W have here since they're all smoked up?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's okay. It's the BKB Alchemist timing, and they have a pipe. So those are the two timings that they're looking to fight around. But C9 is already here.
Yeah, looking as well. The only two carries that have been doing safe lane Invoker in their pubs have been Watson and Yatoro.
Oh, look at that. The ward on the high ground. They scout.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Look at it. They got the Sunstruck down on the Sweden's Trouble. It's not enough out here. Indeed, immediately dead on the Sand King. They're trying to go for Fishman. Fishman's surviving through this. The Black Hole's off for DM. He's caught the 2 cores. Chira Jr.'s gone. Same to be said for Munkushi. I mean, they're just too far behind. They just don't have the damage. They do not have the survivability 1W as they get team wiped by Cloud9.
I don't think you could have asked for a more picture-perfect team fight coming out there. Insta-kill the Sand King, catch the Rubik, everything comes perfect, and then there's a Black Hole on the 2 cores, plus a Fiend's gonna follow up. It's the Eidolons are starting to come in, and they hit it too.
Are under attack.
They've got to do something about this. The range racks are gone. They'll be back in time to hold for the melee.
And now they're trapped in base again. Only poor Mankushi's getting that farm. How close to AC 350? Closer toward that 1 item.
He did do a lot last fight.
Did. They were kind of handed the initiation in that one. Cheer up. Be careful.
They get the setup with the Boundless. He's going to need help. He's going to need it now. We'll get dragged out to the side here, but the Fiend's grip comes out from Fishman. Jump forward from Mankushi. Straight over towards the painting of the Forest Strike. Follow up onto the 2 of them, but no one past the BKB. He's on to Mankushi, forcing back the Alchemist. Chira comes in with the Rolling Thunder. The Black Hole is going to be used to lock down Cloud. They'll take the Sanky out. Boundless again, but no one catches him. But indeed it's there. Swedish Rock's going to lock down, but it's put to a stop. No one survives. He can continue to take down the kills 1 by 1. A second to fall here on 1W. Can they deal with no one? They're trying to focus the back, but they've got the control for Mankushi. He's out, no buyback. Respect gets nuked down by Kataomi. 1W, they try their best, but at this point, it's not quite enough. They lose 4 of them.
Oh, lights.
Now they're carrying him for 60 seconds. He's 1,500 gold short of a buyback fogged.
I mean, he got one-shotted by Katomi.
He did. He was there and then he wasn't.
Like, he got one-shotted by Katomi. It was like a 100 damage from somebody else, but Katomi killed him. 1900 HP Alchemist. Pretty squishy.
Now no one. He's in for more. Chira Jr.'s gone. He does have buyback. He'll be coming straight back into the action. Cloud9, they're onto the barracks.
I don't even know who to give the MVP for me on the side of Cloud9, because Katomi played so well in this game in particular, but no one dominated. Katomi probably this game. He honestly was everywhere. I felt like 1W just couldn't really get out on the map because of how much like invisible pressure these supports were putting on them.
Cloud tries with the setup. The Spike Carapace was there in time to turn with the burst. Blown the strike here from Nolan. He jumps over towards the back lines. So they'll get the grab on towards Cloud. The Black Hole's there from DM, locking down Respect. Respect will be able to heal up. Finally gets nuked down and finished off there by Kataomi. Do they have any sort of damage to take down any of these cores? They're trying for no one. A defensive nightmare comes out. No one's able to get the BKB. Boundless trying out onto the 2 of them. Mankushi will be back in action. Jumps in. He's been able to take down one. He's going to look towards no one. He
can't fight him.
Doesn't have the damage. Mankushi has to run back towards the fountain. They can't kill the cores.
It's crazy. The auras, the enfeebles, everything. Mankushi tickles.
And no one. He's going to start toying with the outside of the fountain. Drops the Wukong's command down. Mankushi jumps in, but immediately gets shredded by the damage output of Cloud9. GG is called. Cloud9, they'll take the series 2-0, knocking 1W down to the lower bracket. And Cloud9, they'll move over in the upper.
In a very convincing fashion. This game was super cool, and I love the way that
on this, like Orchid to bail him out, the pipe, and the mech when they come in for this play.
Too.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, I think that they have the tools. I guess Doom getting off is the big question mark. Like, if they manage to get it onto Ame, he's probably going to have a rough time.
Here it is, though. Everything is connected. They have the blink. They're already smoked up. DY's in the river. That's not what they want, but they'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, that will be an easy transition into whatever else they want to do.
Put one on the board.
They're ready
for the Lion. 1 stack.
Move it. But take the kill. What do they get now? XXS is standing right in front of this tower. They got the Doom onto him.
Oh, nice.
They were just not anticipating that they stuck around, I guess. Kind of crazy.
Kodo not gonna linger though. And now he pops the Treant, but they want more. They're not just gonna start like pressuring the tower or anything. Maybe try and get some good vision down here would be great. No wards though, unfortunately. Lion or the Undying, so I mean they already are controlling sort of this area they're playing around right now, so just gonna camp their wards a little bit here.
Well, this is the part where for Talon, maybe it gets a little bit scary too. The smoke up comes from Extreme, and now they don't have Doom, but they jump immediately onto XM, but there's the song to turn it around. Hanyo, what does he have to make something work here? This is really scary. Gleipnir connects Makoto on to the Mirana. Nothing following that one yet. Silence onto Undying. He's immediately out of there, but now they drop Wukong's command. Will it be enough damage? They are going to be able to pull him immediately out of it. Trying to take down this Storm. The bullet boundless strike isn't enough damage. No! They can't quite bring down XM. Nobody is dying except for that Mirana, as Extreme win a huge fight, 4 for 1.
Oh, TY gets in there, D wards the cliff, and they just run out of resources. Like, Lion's just running low on mana. He's got nothing left in the tank there to keep controlling.
It's one of those moments where you get the good kill on Naga, get the good kill on Mars, and then you stick around a bit too long.
This is gone.
Yeah, they're coming in, just gonna assert some dominance. 14 seconds till the Aegis. So they managed to take away the Tormentor too. That is a nice little injection of gold for the side of XG.
All for a Xingqiu buyback.
Still no black hole used in this game.
When he does, it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah. Crimson done. Woo, buddy. Som gets out. Kodo. Pulls him in. Silence is there. WS still nearby. Black holds him immediately, but it's going to be broken. Doesn't matter. Get the kill. Arrow is out. Akashi chasing forward, wanting to find some kills. Huge stop, but they have the supernova down. And now the lasso onto 2, trying to take it down in time. They managed to kill it just in time. Ame stunned now. Second salvo. Can they bring him down on this Shadow Fiend? No! Ame gets out. Oh, man.
Oh, he was so low. Oh, they had nothing left to stop him. A good read on the play there from Ame to actually escape, but hey, they finally get that black hole out and they get the big kill. They've been waiting for that one for a long time. Rax Lyrical's back.
I'm in it.
Buy the dip.
In it to win it. Look at the black holes. It gets stronger when there's only one place they can be.
It's true. And I mean, he's averaging one black hole every 40 minutes right now.
Oh, Extreme. Are they going to get greedy? Are they going to get greedy? Smoke up, no Aegis. OWS. OWS, no. BKB, run away, get out of there. 4-step, everything, keeping him alive. Oh my God, he got out of there. Now the lasso 1-2, resetting this white. Hanyo right on top of it. They popped the supernova. They got greedy. They got a little bit greedy. And XXS goes down with Xingqiu. Signs of life as they queue up the rapier. Oh, XM? Not gonna go for it. They still have black hole.
Using that shard, which we always loathe, to get the right angle in there. Just takes him down.
Puck nearby, still 20 seconds, no Shadow Fiend. I mean, I think you've got to all in for this. You have to get this Roche if you're Talon. Cannot afford to give it away. It's a refresher shard. It's your way back into this game. And they're gonna try and take it right now. It's, well, Whirlwind back up in a couple of seconds. Trying to bring it down as quickly as possible. XXS getting his blink broken. They stampede finally. Move out of the way. Akashi there. XM, they brought down solo. Silenced and dead. XM with the double kill. They're trying to take down Xingqiu. Do they have enough damage to finish him off? We're gonna be just tearing him apart. That is a support that just took out your carry. And now whittled down, GG is called. One last black hole from the road, but it is not going to be enough. XG get the 2-0.
Yeah, very well played. Just super cautious throughout all of this game, recognizing when they were in control, where to go on the map, and honestly, pretty relaxing for them. Xingqiu, I mean, he's
just not to do so. I do wonder about Boxy's impact the later this game goes, though. You can farm up, you can buy utility, but Medusa spell's gonna be that spooky for BB Team to fight into here?
Yeah, I mean, we saw Team Liquid when the patch first came out. Nice pickoff potentially on GBK, but no, Save is here with the save, and they've got the reload key coming in. The damage on GBK is not quite enough. The pipe came through and bailed him out just at the last second. Miro gets there in time, and the damage from the rest of BB Team clean up the rest, and GPK, just like that, gets up the full HP off of the Boundless Strike. So he doesn't even need to go back to base for Liquid into a fight. Now they start poking at this Medusa.
I mean, you can't poke this hero. There's no poke.
Yeah, especially with the shard. He just gets a whole bunch of that mana that they wasted away pretty easily.
I think you have to just smoke and flank here if you're BB Team. Like, believe in your Lion jump,
Do they have any
find the
smokes?
right angle.
Dire's
They've
middle
got one.
tower is under
Toronto
attack.
Tokyo has the smoke. They're going to pop it now. So they take your advice. Miro still puts himself on the front lines.
I think this is the right play, but you have to dodge the tree on the backside. You have to find a big core target with this Lion. He doesn't have a ward to do it.
They spot Mickey. They want to be able to go more. They got the Hex on him. Nisha interrupts it, though. He stops that. Primal Roar on the Razor. Just what they wanted. The Eclipse goes out. GPK is committing for the kill, but he's not going to be able to have the Wukong command. Is no good here. He gets sliced and diced as the chains bounce around, and now the Razor is locked in the Overgrowth during his BKB. It has all gone wrong for BB Team, and now they're just desperately trying to save what heroes they can, but they will not be able to get away from Nisha as they bring down the IO as well. 3 go down, and Liquid get just what they needed out of this. A team fight into the second Roshan for them. This brings the game back into their control, a game that has been BB Team's the entire way. What they get off of the map with that. Nisha, meanwhile, no longer having to think about a BKB, it seems. Is going to work towards an Octarine. And he's also got a lot of experience out of that. Though this pickoff is huge, they still manage to find Mickey here and take away his Aegis. Now, are they going to try and reset off of this one? Wukong's command gets used. Mickey is going to be surrounded, but he has his own BKB to be able to walk away. The drain doesn't last for too long. Nisha's assaulting the back line, trying to go for that Lion. Well, it looks like Insane got found in the corner. He gets cut down by Miro. Now 33. He goes and fights the IO, gets managed to get the Primal Roar on him and brings him down. Saika, meanwhile, has to use his BKB to start backing away. Miro is still a god in the fights. He still has not been taken down once in this, but a short timber chain may put him in a backward position. Nisha gets caught. Gorgon's Grass is not good enough to be able to stop the damage that comes in. They may be rooted, but they are not disarmed. They lay the damage into Nisha as well as Boxy bring those two down, while Miro remained on the front lines, challenged 33 and Mickey, and did not die. And that is a story that has continued since EWC, right? Where we had, he kind of got shut down by Quinn in the first place. So Nisha needing to find his groove.
Liquid needing to find their mark here. And then try and jump the timber, but he never got
the X. That makes things a little bit harder. The Ools is going to be able to dispel that, but a lot of the damage, can they do enough? Miro gets the help for the relocate. Toronto Tokyo to the rescue. Now, they still do use of Wukong's man. Nisha jumped in after that one. Looks like he's got an orb out to still continue and chase. Toronto Tokyo, his relocate back is going to end soon. Stuck inside the Overgrowth. Saika's going to be run down underneath the tier 2, and it seems like BB Team may be running out of steam.
They just don't have enough team fight presence to deal with what Liquid are forcing at them.
Radiant's
If this Timber can't
top tower
frontline
is
for
under
vision,
attack.
or even if he does, but you don't see good targets, I just don't know what you're jumping at this point if you're safe.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, BB Team might have to just commit on Boxy when he goes in. And
Look at that damage just from the first Lucent Beam. Gets the axe off, and immediately Boxy blinks in, hits the Yules. That's the dispel. Miro, he's going to be safe with the relocate. Now Saika goes in. He does manage to get the link this time around on Mickey, but he can't quite commit for it. He actually has to back away. His team has called that it's time to reset. The first time he gets a good link and he can't commit for it. Sage actually goes back in. They go for the Beast Map. Shane, they can blow him up. It's close, but they do manage to get him before the Hex runs thin. Now GPK in the middle of all these things with his Life Steal and his BKB, but he's going to start backing up, kiting away Mickey. BB Team are beginning to break Liquid a little bit here as they've got one pick off, turns to a second one with a Tree Protector, and now it's time for the Dusa. The tanky Dusa against 4 is not going to be matched for this unless the Blink Dagger with that stupid bubble. Please. They do manage to catch him anyway, the Blink board and the Gleipnir, so will not allow Liquid to be able to escape unscathed.
Boxy is abusing that mechanic to the maximum here. I mean, what can you say? Tier 1 neutral items, pretty good, right? 40 minutes in the game.
You know what's funny about that is I know 33 also uses that when he does the offlane Dusa, so.
It is a good RNG pickup here.
Yeah, with the Beastmaster so far away, they can catch Liquid close, or maybe they're going to go for the Beastmaster first.
Oh yeah, they won 33. That is what this game is about. Will they find him here on a random line?
Catch him isolated, catch him on the hard camp, already down to half. Easy kill. Overgrowth comes too late. Now Psyka, he's found his mark, got the link onto Mickey, just what he wants. With a refresh and a Manta, there is no way for Mickey to be able to fight through this one. They're trying to deal with the Razor as best they can. Another refresh coming out from Mickey, but the rest of the BB team, they've already drained away the damage, and now in the second life, Mickey is going to be fighting underneath the Wukong's command with the Razor that's bumped up the hell with lots of damage. A Yulp on an illusion, that's not what they wanted. Psyka starts backing himself away. GPK underneath the Wukong's command is going to be enough. All three of these cores from BB team will push through and take down Liquid. The team fights continue to go around, and they still got him. Nisha's not getting away. Got him on the Hex. That's 4 down from Liquid.
Save with the buyback just to clean up that puck at the very end. Get what they came for. A very risky maneuver for BB team. That is an insane amount of burst damage going to this Racer. He instantly buys, but he has no way to get here. So this buyback is just wasted. I mean, you're going to get the lanes out. You would have had to commit it anyway. So you're at least putting it on the timer. Just a disaster of a push.
And you can see the danger of giving Liquid the initiation there with the Swift Blink and the Glaives on the Luna. She can get right on top of somebody. She's hitting you, she's losing beating you, the Glaives are surrounding her, doing additional damage.
Early PKP, try and find something here. You don't have your Lion, though, for the lockdown.
Yeah, they're missing that crucial bit of initiation, and Liquid, they can finish up Megas here, guaranteed. But they're a little bit skittish about what the team fight looks like after that, especially with some of their buybacks being down like they are. Miro, nice impale, hits on 3, Zane goes for it, hits the finger onto the beat, doesn't get the kill, but still no, the Luna, oh my god, the Luna! She is doing damage, and she will take BB team out of this game.
I've never seen a better impale turn into more destruction against your own team. Save doing what he can, but in the end, it is not nearly enough here as, man, that late game Luna looked absolutely terrifying. You have the Furion as well. He's going to just be pushing in all the 3 waves with ults, with Treants. The supports can easily shove in a wave and then go with the jungle. You're looking at the map right now, very constricted for Liquid, and deep wards on the lanes are scouting everything here for BB.
A lot of items are coming together. They have the pipe complete. They have the Gleipnir done for the Mirana. All that's left is Nisha's BKB, but they may not need it. Found an opening on Amiro. He got off his blade mail first, though. So instead, they turn to save. But look at Psyka coming in for the side. Unstable concoction on it, too, with his Radiance. He is burning out the Beastmaster. Couldn't stop him before the Primal Roar, and now gets hit by the Overgrowth. But that's okay. They don't have the damage to threaten this Alchemist, especially with Mickey choosing a different target. He finished up the Kunkka. He got the Bat Rider. He comes in and gets a nice double kill. But BB team, they are an equalizing force, and ultimately that net worth doesn't go anywhere. Stays at a 6K lead for BB team.
Like, you just go here with this out Aegis and say, what are you going to do about it, Liquid? Your out spam is pretty bad. We have the sustain with the Chen. We beat you to it. This is not where Treant excels.
Who is this BB team? Looking more like Gaming Gladiators right now.
Saves hands off the keyboard. It's like, I'm sitting here till somebody shows, and then I am dragging you straight into hell.
Now, they are not showing inside of the base except for 33. 33 is a great target to be able to start on Lasso, but Liquid's coming in from behind. Can they get here in time to be able to save 33? They do jump onto the Chen with the Terrorize coming out, hitting GPK as well. They'll take 2 for 1 off of this one, and Mickey is going to work with some of his damage from now. He's being targeted. He gets rolled back into some Nature's Grass, and it's not going to be enough. They manage to bring him down. Primal Roar goes out onto the Bat Rider now. With Miro being low, Nisha is trying to hunt him down, not in dragon form though, and Psyka is still the king of this team fight. The Alchemist with the Radiance and the extra life is not going to be easy to bring down Nisha, realizing that he is in no man's land with so many heroes of BB team sitting between him and his base, trying to TP away. The X stops him, the Unstable Concoction stops him, and he goes down. BB team will resume their high ground push at 20 minutes with an Aegis still intact for Psyka, and now they've got Insania potentially. Nope, slips into the trees. He's okay, but the lane of Barracks will not be. Attack. Oh boy, BB team, what a turn.
They are feeling this game right now. They know how to play it. Big smoke from Liquid, trying to find a flank angle here. They had the right idea in that fight. Take the Chen out first, shut down the Kunkka if you can burst him. They really want to see the supports
Oh, they
What a jump.
cannot go through this Kunkka. Miro is waving at him. He knows this initiation is coming. Will it still work for him, though? Oh, an unstable concoction. Locks onto the two of them with the Torrent boat coming in. Oh, Liquid, this is not looking good. Nisha does manage to get off his BKB, so while 33 dies, Nisha's still able to fight this out, but he's not doing much damage. The Mirana is, though, but the Mirana doesn't have much HP to work, and then he couldn't finish off GPK. Yeah, maybe you can, Boxy, but this fight's done. This game might be done as they call it. 22 minutes. BB team, who are these guys? Go 0-5, criticized for years when it comes to their pace of the game and how slow they play. And all of a sudden, they just wake up in the middle of this series against Liquid and just look like an entirely different team.
Into the back and see some of these heroes that they can catch, but the fights are very difficult. They have to try to get past that wall of the Kunkka to get to these ranged heroes.
Yeah. And now, yeah, with the Kunkka...
Now he's got the
Kunkka
pipe.
having the pipe, and I believe what the mechs just come out for Mirror as well on top of the Holy Locket. They just have so much sustain.
And they have Clive near.
Now their jump's got to be perfect. Copy's going to start on Mirror. It's not a bad way to start the play. They'll get rid of the Tinker. Can they get anything more?
Trouble.
Turns in with the EMP. They get the control on a Copy. The boat comes crashing in. Copy surrounded it by the two of them. Aren't coming over the right clicks, but a Burrow Strike from Gunner comes in pretty hard. Catches the three of them, bringing Lal down low. Lal, he'll pop the Ghost Walker. He's going to try and grab the Lucid Beam. Comes in. Now they've found the two of them, and they're going to try and chase it for more. Gunner, another Burrow Strike. Cooking to follow up. They burst through Collapse. They find the three of them, and maybe more. They've got the chase down on the walls. Maposhka, Scatter Blast not going to quite catch on, but with the Burrow Strike forward, Gunner's able to set up with the Yules, get the catch for potentially another Maposhka, trying to juke up to the high ground, but the Cookie's there. They'll find four of them. Nouns able to take the team fight. There's some beautiful angles there from Gunner on the Burrow Strikes.
Behind the tower. That was the one that they placed in prep of the rush about, 5 minutes ago or something.
Dyer's
So.
bottom tower
Full Satanic
has
on
fallen.
Yuma. 35-minute Wisdom Rune coming up. Nouns should be able to have control of that one. Copy up on the cliffs, able to spot things out. We'll be able to blink away in time. On the side, he's in. He's caught the two of them with the Burrow Strike. Tornado comes out and return over towards Gunner. He's going to be able to use up, dodge the EMP, dodge the boat as well. They've got full lockdown, but now Copy's ready to jump in over towards the backline, slams down the Echo onto them, but indeed he gets shredded by the right clicks of Radan. Radan now turns over on Yuma. That's the Aegis gone.
Oh my goodness.
Underestimating the damage output here from Team Spirit. So what they do with the second life fly. And it's a huge overgrowth, but that's the angle there of the Burrow Strike coming for Gunner. He's caught the three of them. They've got the damage to take down Maposhka. Gunner, he's pretty deep, but it's deep enough for them to set up to have the Scatter Blast to bring down Mirror. Lal has to back up with the Ghost Walk. Nearly gets torn apart there by the bouncing glaives of Yuma.
Cores are alive on Spirit, though. Only one at the moment on Nouns. Nouns has to reset and back away.
Nouns, they're pretty deep here. Behind the tier 2 in the mid, they're looking for Spirit, but at the same time, Spirit, they're also smoked up.
Spirit's playing on top of their ward, the one that they placed from earlier.
They're getting close as well towards having the goal for the Rapier on Yuma, so they're a little bit risky maybe looking for a fight right now, Nouns. But they're going to try it.
Laurel?
He's got Collapse, they've got eyes on him, but again, he's not the one they want to jump.
Copy?
Be able to turn with the setup on a Copy. Forward, in fact, I believe that was yet Connor. He comes in to block the arrow to make sure the Copy can get the BKB off and jump away with the Enchant Totem. He will die for it and will also feed away the gem, but he goes, I don't know whether it's intentional or not, but he goes into, well, save Copy only momentarily. Oh, he's able to blink out in time for the X mark set up into the arrow. So Copy will live. Gunner's gone. Bly's gone as well. Lennis throwing out these kisses from the side, probably going to cost him his life. I mean, Yuma's come back in and been able to take down Maposhka, but I think Nouns, they want to get out of this fight.
The 3v4. Collapse.
They're going to turn over towards Lelis. He's caught by this. Radan. Jump. I mean, they're trying to burst Radan. Yuma, has he got the damage? He may just have enough to bring down Radan. It does. They're able to take out the Mirana, and maybe now look for more. Yuma heads over towards Lal. Fly. He's in. He comes in with a buyback, able to offer up the control to allow them to take down Lal. Now over towards Mirror they go. Nouns, they'll take this fight.
It was worth it from Gunner.
It was in the end. He tagged the arrow. Again, we're gonna put that down as intentional. Yuma on the Luna. Definitely a bit more of a different beast at this point if things can be set up in Nouns' favor. This Luna's pretty terrifying.
With the Satanic, though, now Radan in that last
And in the mid, Mirror.
Maybe. Oh, Mirror gets caught.
And he's not got buyback.
Oh, that's a huge pick-off.
He's out for 80 seconds, doesn't have the money.
Did he buy the Hex? He bought a full Lincoln's on the Courier.
Oh.
All right. I don't know if they'll know that he doesn't have the buy, but...
Indeed, they're unlikely to know that he spent up like that. So whether they'll push that hard, we'll see. The lasso, see the rest of the team. Can they get over to save Yuma, or is Yuma just dead? He's just dead.
My goodness.
Oh, mistakes happening left, right, center here. Yuma's going to come in with a buyback though. Now they want to try and turn this fight.
Copy.
He's able to get in with the angle of the fish. Oh, beautiful overgrowth get from Fly, catching them. The boat comes out. Lyle trying to offer damage to the sideline, but Radan's caught underneath Copy. He's out of the game for 90 seconds. Jump forward with the Enchanted, and they've shut down the escape but collapse. Now they should be able to deal with him. He's going to try for the TP out, but Copy's able to step in with another Enchanted and get the triple kill. Now they'll be able to take down Spirit once again.
They've got 80 seconds without the Mirana. This might be enough for them to close it.
They just don't have the money for these buybacks. Down, I mean, sure, he's their main damage output, but
he is their only physical, really, at this point.
Lasso's back up in a second, and Miposhka wants to try for a crazy play.
All right, let's see. Want to keep poking these tier 4s. It looks like they are looking for the end.
See what they can do. Gunner. Stepping up. Miposhka's going to get him with the lasso.
Oh, did he just warp flare delete the lasso? I think he did.
Is that what saved him?
I think it canceled the lasso.
I think so. Someone pushed him out of it. Gunner's, he's going to be fine, and now he can just turn. They've surrounded Lyle. Lyle's gone, and he does not have buyback. Ancient is exposed. As this one, I mean, it's absolutely going their way. GG's called, ladies and gentlemen. Now they'll take game one against Team Spirit.
Super well played. Honestly, very confident in their draft. And they played with it, too. They played very aggressive with these blink daggers and stuff, and Copy in particular really made a big comeback. And yeah, I'm just looking to see. He did have BKB queued, but I'm waiting to see if he does switch maybe for that pipe, etc. It's eventually.
Sure.
Once we see the.
I mean, what would the arguments be for both, you know, when it comes to going for the BKB for yourself as the Doom or the pipe for your team?
It's just agreed, right? It's just like, I mean, he can also just. I mean, he has options, whatever. We'll see what he does.
Bottom lane now.
Middle tower is under attack.
Seeing if they can get some sort of opening on this. Lyle's watching from the high ground. They get the telekinesis onto Gunner. Spirit, I think they're going to start bailing out this one pretty quickly.
Radan's here.
He is turning up to try and burn through Yuma. He gets the stun in on towards him. Yuma,
big Epi.
From the side, copies him with the jump, the Epi and the bar strike. They've killed off the four of them, and now collapse. He's going to try for the TP out, but the Spirit, it's there for Gunner. As Nouns, they get a team wipe.
Oh my, Copy is playing his heart out. 5-1 and 4, the Sankin comes in at the perfect time. He's on the tree.
I mean, with the Aegis, even though the tree's out of the game for 20 seconds, Nouns could still take a fight 4 versus 5.
Top tower is under attack.
Warded season.
Spirit, are they ready for this collapse? He's going to jump in first. He's going to put the BKB straight away.
The Lotus instantly gets put on Copy.
Dire's top tower is under
That
attack.
BKB was very quick there from Collapse. Spirit probably looking to just reset.
I mean, Yuma's chasing in.
Collapse, they're still thinking.
I mean, Yuma's going straight for it. He's going to get caught with the light strike, but copies it with the power strike from the side. They get the spear connection in on towards the Bat Rider. The kiss is coming in. Lyle's going to put the BKB.
He's going down.
But Yuma's been able to take him down. They turn towards Mirror in the trees. Nouns get the 2 of them.
Oh, Nouns is just playing. I mean, it's confidence, right? Just the confidence to be able to jump forward there and then get another.
Copy. He's going to find Miposhka off to the side, trying to get the Lotuses. It's a 3rd kill for Nouns.
Spirit second guessing themselves to go for this initiation, and they hung around too long that they're at, so I don't blame them.
Push begins here. Yuma steps up with the Aegis.
I like that banner placement. Very nice. I've been seeing a lot of these banners be put up on the high ground when you have catapults. This is the best way to kind of use it. They can't really siege it that easy.
Don steps forward. He tries to get the banner.
Lasso?
The lasso onto the 2 of them. Got the burst to bring Gunner down. He's able to get the arena up, but they've killed him off. Now they turn over towards Yuma. Copies in though straight away with the epicenter, and the damage he just spreads through Lyle. Tears through collapse. The 2 of them gone without buyback.
Radan?
The continues. Radan is bringing down at least Yuma the once, but can they do it again? He's going to stand his ground. Gets the light strike array, but copies him with the burrow strike. He's a stolen burst over to Ward. I mean, Yuma's getting burst pretty low here. Flies in with the overgrowth. Gunner, he's ready to go for round 2. Comes in with the buyback. Has the arena to lock him down. They've caught Radan. Radan's gone.
They've done it, Owen.
I think they have. This top rack's taken out.
Laurel's going to buy back, so he's going to put the fear into them.
But there's no Radan. There's no collapse.
Imagine they're just going to look to keep going here.
There's no fortification. It's been popped, so they're ready to continue for further push.
What a heads-up buyback, Gunner. I mean, they know this is their way. This is their time to end the game. Buys back, finds Radan when he's being that turret.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
And they can go for the game.
They absolutely can.
They're straight to the tier 4s. They're going to realize that these buybacks aren't going to be coming out. They get the jump. They can look for more. The spear's going to be off the mark. The fortification, of course, getting refreshed, gives them a chance to pop it once more around the tier 4s, but that's
there's
all
no
they
damage.
have to hold them off. The fortification once again comes to an end. Lars tries to get in with a lasso to slow down the push, but Yuma's in, focusing the Ancient. Miposhka throwing his body in, trying to distract them away from the objective as Nouns look to close this one up. On towards the Ancient, nothing to be done here by Team Spirit. One final attempt, but it's all over. GG is called. Nouns, they'll take this series 2-0 today against Team Spirit, knocking Spirit down to the lower bracket. Nouns, they're going straight up to the...
Yeah, we've seen some of these Invokers turn to this right-click build. Laurel from Team Spirit.
Yep.
Did it in the past.
It's strong.
It's strong.
It's very strong in the league.
Is Heroic strong enough to step up to that? Still a 6,000 net worth lead for Tundra, and they have an Aegis to work with. Taking the mid lane of Barracks, and they're looking to take this final tier 2. But Heroic, oh, the tornado right as he blinked in for the kill, and now the Manta, oh, he managed to dodge both of the stuns that were coming out from Heroic. Their initiation falls flat, and Pure's gonna be able to get off the ultimate, so they are clean here. They're gonna be able to chase down Heroic heroes, no problem. Can they get anybody else? A beautiful ice path, Macro-Fire, not too bad. Thompson's dying. Oh, what a trap laid out from King Jungles on the high ground. It's just the perfect ice path to stop what could have been Tundra breaking open the game once again. It comes out of that Shukuchi to hit somebody. That person could just get kind of one shot as 3 different hits all come out at the same time with the potential for crits.
I think Heroic are just gonna jump a core if they show that is not Pure with the Aegis. They might jump Pure as well. They have to be decisive here because this siege can technically just go on forever.
Where are you going?
Pops it up very far. Feels secure with Butterfly beacon.
Lightning leading into Tornado. The kisses gets canceled. Now Ramsey tries to counter hex, but he gets counter hexed. Can they blow up in time? They're trying for it. They throw out all their stuns, but he managed to get off his BKB arena. Now the turnaround. Pure gets a little bit low here off of this one, but got off his ultimate. A second arena being used, surrounded by walls after walls. Hector's not getting out of this one, as all those BKB usages early on means that his BKB does not last long anymore. A second lane of barracks taken by Tundra, and 3 minutes ago on the Aegis.
I mean, these Hurricane Pikes, just such a nightmare for Heroic to fight into. It just bails Ramses out at the very end there. Double arena. Like, nobody can engage the fight to follow up and help Hector at that point. He's this game out.
And they're going to keep the pressure up. They're going to go for the tier 4s while Analog is still dead for 45 seconds. Heroic going to have to go for another miracle hold here like they did in the bottom lane earlier. Another 4 versus 5. Now it's going to be a 3 versus 5. They do manage to jump Pure, but again, he's got the Aegis. So as much as they can commit to try and finish him off, what does it matter if he's still got a second life right around the corner? And that is going to be it. Heroic are going to call GG on this game 1.
They just got... I don't want to say they got run over, but it did not feel like they had any plays in that game that were working to their advantage. Like, they had very little opportunities to make aggressive moves or control parts of the map. It was pretty much just Hector, split push. This is kind of where you'd want to aggressively make a move, Smoke. Again, you kind of know where Tundra are. They're only in one part of the map, so you just have to force it and break them. We're going to see Heroic smoke up, try and swarm, maybe try and get a good angle here. A lot of this fight comes down to Magnetize, how much it can do, how many heroes it sticks on. You have max stones up, 9 stones to play with here if you're Analog.
They spot Soxa, go for him. Arena goes out and immediately locks down the Air Spirit underneath the Macro Pyre. They go for the hook shot though. They're trying to stick on top of Thompson. Thompson gets pulled away from Divine Llama, who sticks on a Pure instead. With the Magnetize on some of these heroes though, they are ticking down, but a team fight. Oh, nice kick through from Analog. Finishes off Thompson at least. And the Dragon Knight ticks out as well. The Magnetize is still going on. He's going to get a 3rd kill out of this situation, I think, as Whitemon thought about the TP away. Okay, when Hector finally shows up, King Jungles will be the one to claim the kill on Whitemon at the end. A 2-for-3 exchange that ultimately does go the favor of Heroic.
Her Spirit, I mean, it is a one.
You could do it pretty easily.
They're eyeing it up. It's gonna be close this nighttime.
Yeah, it's gonna switch over if they commit for this tower.
Heroic are grouping. They want to fight. Monkey King BKB is done. you're still looking for this Deso on Ramsey, so he's missing some net worth, and it's a big flank coming through.
Yeah, once again, the wraparound, and they're going to find the supports immediately. The Shakiro's going to be the first one to be gone on here. He does manage to get off his ice pad. Macro fire, not too bad, but it's going to be a BKB, K1 Hector. Analog hits the back line. He found what he was looking for. That's going to be Sapphire and the sniper caught in his assault, and that means the other two cores going to just BKB TP away, but Ramses didn't make it out.
Ticked out to the Magnetize, I think, right? What got him at the end there? That was a post-TP death.
His vision, thanks to the clockwork, and they also know with these other lanes pushed in that Tundra's up here.
By the way, very limited buybacks available for Heroic on this Dire side. You only have Slark and Clock.
Okay, so Divine Llama, maybe he's got to be the one to start things off, but they managed to hit the hook shot, or excuse me, the arena on Schofield, who was looking for a hook shot opportunity. Well, there's going to be your first buyback, 1 of 2 for Heroic. Divine Llama, he's going to put himself on the front lines here, start going on to Soxo, just managed to force himself, but Analog gets on top to Thompson with Hector there as well. It's easy for them to get the kill on the sniper, who does have a buyback though, and he's going to use it now. Kiss is going out, Clockwork, a dive back for him, a roll in to be able to stop those kisses though, and now Sox is up next, but a spear bails him out for a second. They turn around, throw out so whatever damage they can out to Analog. Pure's taking a lot though, with 2 cores on top. He turns around. Look at the damage though. Oh, it's adding up quick. He's taking down 1 core. The AoE's brought Hector low, and he'll finish him off with a triple kill. Maybe an ultra as he looks now towards the Enchantress to slowly get him down through that ultimate, and they will win that Roshan fight engagement. Now they're not going to go for Roshan immediately. It's still not up, so let's hit some high ground.
Tower is under attack.
Messing it up. Yeah, Hector is trying to finish this fight. He will finish Butterfly here on the Monkey. It feels all in though, like you gotta win this fight or you're going lower bracket here.
Not letting the deep ward happen. Thompson protects it. They go for the roll in on the Dragonite though, silencing him up. Well, he doesn't have Dragon form for a couple more seconds, but he does get low, but not good low enough. Meanwhile, K1 Hector is trapped inside the arena and sized up. He's dead. The Butterfly didn't matter. He just got controlled and killed by everything else. Divine Llama's trying to do what he can, but all he could out of this was an Aegis. That being said, a TP away, but Pure's not TPing back. He said, you can leave if you want, Ramses. That's fine. I'll carry this game, and I'll finish it off by myself.
I mean, TI winners are TI winners for a reason, and Soxa, he just caught him with a cookie. Sometimes that's all it takes for a game to end and for a team to end up in a lower bracket is a sick connection from Soxa on the bottom side of that fight. Takes Hector out. Nothing cast by this Monkey King in the last fight. And Beastco, or Heroic will go
playing the safest game of Dota that I've seen in a while.
Close to the 1,000 gold per minute lead here.
I mean, to be fair, you know, at the panel they were talking about this. Chris been here before against SA teams. Don't want to make the same mistake again. Jump. Oh, no. Oh. No, they got him. The double. Wait a minute. Trying to get him out of there. And now the Gleipnir no longer playing it safe. They're playing to go crazy. And guess what? Crazy can still be safe because right now they are way too far ahead. They're going for the tier 4 towers just immediately trying to take them down, planting their flags. The Blink Dagger is done, but that is going to be the throne exposed. And are they going back now?
That's a flashy Snapfire egg reveal, I gotta say. Not reveal, but you know, first real use we've seen.
Amar says, guys, I don't want to leave. We're taking the throne. I'm going to take it one axe swipe at a time. So they set their sights onto it. They did reset the glyph by taking that melee Rax. Moose observing. Observing what's going on.
Of all time.
How much can they get done? The Ancient exposed. Beast Coast pulls him back in. Amar is there. They have the jump in from Snaking, trying to dodge for the moment. Skidder gonna get the link up, take down that Doom. Lumpy tossing back into Fountain. Snaking, he's still gonna live though. And now, eyes on the prize. They take down the Ancient. We're going to a game 3.
An X Factor this time with a Magnus Skewer.
Yeah.
Always going to be tricky to siege that base. Got to keep your eyes open when you go in. It's got the dagger now.
Being delivered.
Yeah. Pretty good start for JT.
Absolutely.
This, I believe, is the second Magnus game of the whole tournament. He's been a very unpopular hero. He's 1-0, I believe.
Quinn, he'll find an opening.
Easy
The
kill.
arrow set up. Well, the snowball will delay things, and some allies are coming over.
no,
He gets to the high ground. That's a big shield crash from Nothing to Say. Gets the Rolling Thunder off as well. Looks like they might have to just settle for the Shadow Demon, but still, no kills going the way of Gaming Gladiators.
When I said easy kill, I meant Shadow Demon.
Yeah, of
Just in
course.
case you-
No, I understood that.
Yeah.
I speak fluent Cinderin.
Drinking buddies is one hell of an ability. You always need to remember. I'm like, okay, this Tusk is dead. This
Anyway, so Gaming Gladiator.
That's me. Takes one to know one. If you need any anti-fun facts, just talk to me.
Somehow that became really uninteresting. Usually I'm really into that, so.
Yeah.
Monet.
Getting worse in my old
caught
age.
out here.
Yeah, this is a big moment to dodge, but...
Okay, we got the Burrow Strike looking for the arrow set up. X-Nova takes it. Nice Pit of Malice, though. The Eclipse comes through, trying to dissuade them from coming any further. Tofu taking quite a bit of damage. An RP onto 2 heroes. Nothing to Say with the Swashbuckle and his ult onto 3. He's going to use the roll-up as well as Ace. He's a bit isolated. The Gleipnir is going to connect onto 3 here in the meantime for Duracho. And now the aggression from Gaming Gladiators continues. They get 2 kills on 2 cores. Epicenter to follow from Quinn. Nothing to Say. Not going to have much to say after this. That is for damn sure. Although he is pretty tanky with that shield crash, and the Drinking Buddy's giving a little extra move speed, but a double Burrow Strike from Quinn, and the damage is just unbelievable from Gaming Gladiators. Triple kill for Ace, and this is going to be a full team wipe at the 17-minute mark. Wow, ultra kill for Ace. And they're going to get a tier 1 to boot. Somehow, out of nowhere, they just blow this game wide open.
That was actually such a close fight, and it ends 5-0. So if they can hit a 2-hero RP and a Rolling Thunder on top, and then to have an Eclipse that is dealing damage in the meantime, I could easily see them find multiple kills. The tricky part is, with that big teamfight victory, the Underlord pipe is not that far away, and that's going to swing things in the big way. Well, they're going to try to skewer it this time.
Yeah, onto a tanky target. Ace already at half HP, but here comes a counter initiation from Quinn, showing off that Bloodstone. There's a Pit of Malice onto the 2 supports of G2IG. It will likely fall very shortly here. Age is still intact as Duracho just right-clicks JT casually. Nothing to Say. Oh, just in time with that disruption to cancel the TP. And again, it's been 9 kills in a row, if I'm not mistaken, on the Gaming Gladiator side.
And the tower, and this was just a full-on deliberate bait from Ace. It's definitely hard times incoming now for the side of G2IG. But I do think the mindset here should be we should look for a fight. I think if you keep giving Gaming the map control, you're just kind of digging your own grave.
Oh, he's actually going for it. Epicenter with the follow-up stun from the Mirana. Nothing to Say, gets off the roll-up into the Rolling Thunder. Looks like he's going to be fine, actually. And Quinn's going to take a full eclipse, but there's a disruption from Celery to save him. But the RP on the 3 heroes with a huge skewer to follow. Do they have the damage to follow it up? Duracho is actually standing his ground. Remember, he still has the Aegis. And after all of that, they get 4 kills on Game Inside, and all they lose is the Aegis, and it will likely just be a full team wipe again. Tofu does die, so finally a kill for G2IG, but my goodness, this escalated quickly.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I mean, that's what Mid-Sand King does, right? This hero has just been buffed so much, it has a tendency to get this rich. If you're ahead, you can just walk around with the Sandstorm Dust Devil and just keep farming.
RP onto Duracho, but the disruption, will it be enough to save him, though? He's surrounded by enemies right now. Ace with the Pit of Malice from the side. Duracho trying to run away, slow to a crawl. He's going to use the Laguna Blade. Oh! The Epicenter from Quinn, destroying everybody from G2IG. And that's it. That's game 1 in the books. Gaming Gladiators slap around Jack Chen. And they win game 1.
Under attack.
Victory!
Huh, 25 minutes exactly, huh?
Some of their vision here is they're going to delete the ward. Potentially connect with Quinn. Yeah, he's now smoked up, so this will be the Orchid reveal. He's going to have a haste rune as well. Wait a bit to bait somebody in potentially. I'm going to say, though, seems to be somewhat ready for this mid-aggression. There's the big zip.
I don't know about this one.
Orchid, nothing to Say, looking for the Echo Slam. He gets it onto 2 with the Enchantment involved, but there is the disruption to save 1 as Quinn now pretty low. He might have to back away. The big boat comes in, X-Nova, relatively low as well, but the Earthshaker's the first to fall for G2IG, and JT looks to be next on the list as Gaming Gladiators are winning this handily. X-Nova slowed to a crawl. This is going to be likely the third kill if they can find him around the trees. Indeed they do. Double kill for Celery.
Wow. Okay, that was so close in so many ways. So,
what is he doing?
TPing out.
Okay. Good choice.
He just wanted to see the world a little bit. And he chose the most boring vantage point to see the world.
I feel like they've crossed the river in quite a while.
Oh, this torment.
That would have been embarrassing.
Oh, if that was BB team, the game would have ended. They would have died 2 heroes and Gaiman would have pushed.
Quinn finds JT. Ooh, the cancellation of the teleportation into the shackle shot. They don't really do that much damage to him because Kunkka's very tanky these days, finally. Some reinforcements. Tofu, okay, so you can see the demonic purge onto JT, so no Crimson or anything of that nature for him. Riley will drop as more heroes are just dropping like flies from G2IG. What kind of a fight was that?
That wasn't
they get
even
2
a fight.
buybacks, and now it's a 3 versus 5, not including the Aegis.
That was the DLC to Lemmings.
Wow, that was so weird. That was the weirdest fight. How does the game end like this? After all of that? All right, now the Roche's banner in the top lane, going for the Megas is Gaiman. There is a fortification,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Doesn't look like they're going to use for the tower.
Top tower has fallen.
Maybe they concede these and try to go against the Megas. Duraccio always going in with that Aghanim Scepter, invisible, gets a shackle shot onto the Earthshaker. He's dead! No buyback for nothing to say. And Gaiman Gladiators just all of a sudden win this game. GG's called. All right, a weird ending. My goodness.
Yeah, all right. Game 2, it happened, and they moved on. And then they said, game 1 is what that's more like it. That's how we want to play.
Yep.
And honestly, this wasn't even, I feel like there's still room for improvement. I mean, clearly also for the side of G2IG that a lot of things went wrong for here, but I also think Game and Gladiators, this wasn't 100% this game. I think